Welcome to another Plan 6 part video. Welcome to the next part of tr3 steering rack installation. So, the last video I had taken it all out and I'd trying to figure a way of putting it back in easily. Now, I'd actually started that, and unfortunately because I used my phone as the camera, I had got a phone call. So that sort of pooched that one. Anyway, I'd gotten half it in, so it is in, and I've one side bolted up, but I haven't done the other side yet. What I did figure out is, in order to get it in, I have the old bar here to show you. In order to get it in, what we'll do is we'll face it this direction, right? 2 prongs down and the flat ends, smooth ends, so say the top end, because it's going to end up looking like this, towards the back of the car. Turn it, it goes in this direction, so it goes up and over the radiator. And then once you get that in, you realise that you're actually able to, sorry, I have it backwards here now. The smooth ends to the front. Train. When you go up and over, you realise that you're actually, you start pushing it in. As you push it in, you drop it down, and it just eventually turns in, and then eventually it bangs in and then stays in that position. And then from there, it's a wiggle job. So, I'd gotten that done, and I started putting the bolts in and the sleeves in. And it was quite the nightmare, actually, I'm not going to lie, to get these collars in, because just the sheer pressure in there, when you get it to the bottom, it takes a good bit of banging. Now, granted, the way I'm doing it is probably not the most ideal way of doing it. I presume the best way to do it is to do the rad at the same time, remove the rad and get all that put in and put the rad back in. But there is still a lot of pressure in there. I don't know if these are oversized. I'd almost have to compare them to the old ones. Actually, yeah, no wonder I'm having so much trouble. Look, now I know why it was hard to get it in. The shirt, you can actually see, hang on. If I line the bottom up, you can see the difference is about, ooh, look at the difference there. That's why I was struggling so much, because I'm trying to bang these down all the way down, and it's just so much pressure in there that it took me some time to get it down. Anyway, we're going to move on and do this side, because we haven't done this side yet. So the bar is in there. I don't know if you can see, and hopefully you can see something if I zoom in a bit. But it's not exactly lined up yet. And obviously it's getting darker out on the outside. So obviously I want to get this done as soon as I can. So the far side I have bolted in, but it's not tightened up. So this side now, obviously I'm going to have to manipulate it with probably with a hammer to see where I need to go with it. Looks like I need to go in a bit more. Alright. Oh no, that looks about right to me. Now, it's easy to put these in and say that these line up with the holes on the far side, but I don't have the sleeves in there, which makes a difference as well. So, now to go put the next sleeve on. So here we go with the fun again. So again, I was starting from the top. I'll have to start getting the light now, it's getting hard to see. This is where, if I was, it'd be better if I was left-handed for this side. So it's hard to get the hammer in on this one at the same time. Alright, I'll figure out how I'm going to do this now. Because easier to do this side because I was right-handed. Now I'm on the opposite side. bit full. It's not straight. Alright, it's hard. I'm holding it this way and I have no room to swing the hammer. So. I think you need to swap around here. I know what I do. I'm going to pliers. Let's just put a war gator. That's the first one knocked in. I don't know what you can see of that, but like I said, start from the top and work your way down. Now, is this the only way of doing it? Probably not. Again, it probably shouldn't be, but I've a funny feeling because these sleeves are so long that that's why. So awkward, I'm rolling around here. I'm trying to find a comfortable way again. Getting this to come down. Now, same as the last time, when it goes down it rolls, so I almost have to pull it back out. Keep rolling it down. Get it to come down to the next level. Well, I say next level. The only real way to get it to come, when you tap it, it goes sort of, it always wants to go towards the back. So I have to sort of keep rolling to pull it out and then keep tapping it down. Roll it out, tap it down. So. I don't know why, you think it just goes straight down, but. It's not seem to be the case. Oh. This is what happened the last time, it popped out and it's almost popping out. And again, like, look up on the far side, every time I hit it, it just keeps going. It's about here and it keeps just going back, and that's what keeps happening. Because I'm getting near the bottom now, it's starting to get awful. Starting to get a lot of pressure. As soon as I get to about here, it gets a serious amount of pressure, so I need to keep getting it, bring it right out. can't see it now. Where's my light now? I have the light. Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay. The idea to start to see it through the gap here. Not rocket science to get this done, it's just frustrating. Almost there. Now, where are we looking to here? Alright. Obviously the brackets come out. Oh, so close. So I have to come down a fraction. So hopefully it comes down in a straight line for me this time. See. So I don't know how much of this you can see. How much she's lining up. Whoop. Looks pretty close there. I don't know if it's enough though, yeah. Let me put this. Let's put this light in here so you can actually see. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll try put a. I found sometimes, well, if you can get the bolt in some of the way, that you can almost straighten it up just by giving it a little tap with the bolt in it, because then you can sort of feel what the threads are. So it's not that far off. Hang on, I need to look right down it. Yeah, this is a fraction. So I need to drop the far side just a fraction. So I'm going to leave this bolt in it. Try to stop this side from going. Threads. No. Now it's just a matter of wiggling it and see where I get thread from. This is the frustrating part with it, honestly, it is. Hopefully I'll have it now. Oh. Got it. Oh, I think I moved the camera as well. So, hopefully I've moved it back in position that you can see. I'm going to go up in a second to make sure anyway. All I'm going to do is make sure it just ratchets in. If it does that, I can see the threads on the far side. The bottom one is the only one I can really see if it's gone all the way through. And again, I'm not going to crank this down yet, so because I know it's got the threads in. So what I found was that the last time, and I don't know if it sees the same this time, it's so loose I can put the nose through quite easy. So obviously the bottom one is the key one, once you get that in. Now again, if it's so strenuous like this one, I'm going to suggest is to shave a piece off the sleeves, just to make life easy. You seen how much I was struggling there. Now, I struggled that time, but I struggled even more on the far side when I did it for the first time. So, judging by these sleeves, they're, yeah, it's, you can take a couple of mil off it. Oops, I didn't know it. Just enough to make life easy. Like just that little shaving be enough just to make life easy. But again, you can see now the bottom is in. The bottom one is in. I can literally get the other two in without tapping it in. Now, I'm saying that this one doesn't want to go in. If only they all went in that easy, it was so much fun. Alright. That's it. I can now bolt them all up. I haven't got the torque setting on these yet. So what I'm going to do is, now I have these on, I'm going to close this door because it's getting dark out, which means anything with a set of wings is going to want to come in. And I'm going to set some light under here, and we will continue on and start. We're going to slide the whole rack in. Yep. Now we have them all in there. Yeah, we have both sides in. So I'm going to button up the radiator as well. And as you can see, it's getting dark out. It's drizzly rain. It's been raining all day. So I'm going to close the door and I'll put some new lights up. we're going to, next video then we're going to put the steering rack through, and we're going to bolt it on to the subframe here, what we're going to call it, and then we're going to do the tie rod ends. As to the tie rod ends, now again, do I want to get this as straight as possible? Again, it depends. If you were changing this out and you're putting new ones on it, you're going to get the wheel alignment done anyway, so we're going to do it as straight as we possibly can. You can eyeball it and get it as straight as you can, because you're just going to basically get it to a shop where you're going to get the alignment done. There is tricks to actually getting it straight. I can show you a different way of doing it, but the hard part is knowing which is straight to begin with. You can always go with the back wheel. A little trick. I've never really used it because I'm not trying to get it perfect anyway, because it's going to go for alignment. But if you really wanted it, you can take the back wheel off and use the hub to draw with a spirit level, let's say, and put some tape on the floor. Mark one side and mark the other side, and that'll give you a dead straight line with the rear hub. And then you follow that and stencil a line all the way up. Use that stencil as a marker, actually with a gauge, and actually you go from the front and the back of the disc. And when both of them measure the same, it's actually in line. I hope that makes some sense of what it is. Some people used to do a front to back, but if you ask me, it doesn't make a difference, because if it's at an angle, it's always at an angle. So to know, but it's easy to get it even both sides, but how do you know which is actually straight? But again, like I said, I'm not going to really get into that, because it's going to go for a wheel alignment, getting new brakes. I'm putting the brakes on it, and then it's going to get new tires anyway. So because of that, it's, like I said, I'm going to line up as best I can. Most likely I'm just going to trailer up to a shop, because it's getting bad weather and I don't really want to drive it, and we'll get the alignment done. So anyway, join me in the next video, and we'll go and we'll throw the steering rack onto the subframe. So see you in the next part.